Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you to an on-time Strutman show. I'm the host of the Strutman show. My name is, excuse me, that's not my name, but my name is Mr. Ozzy Neil Rose. I hope everyone's had a great day today, and I hope you're having a great night tonight too. I'd like to say hey and welcome to any viewers I may have, and hey and welcome to anybody I may have as guests in the live chat tonight. And hey and welcome if I have any guests as far as audio video guests tonight. I've gotten everything done. The uploading was a little bit better today. Commentary segment, everything you know me to do has been done and posted on all forms of social media except for Twitter. I just got through coming back from my favorite fast food restaurant, Jack in the Box. I ate me a Jack's Munchie meal inside over there. It's always a real treat when I can sit down and eat it in there, you know, not be in a hurry, not to bring it over here and eat it to do the live show. So that was a true blessing. Love seeing everybody that works there too. But anyways, it looks like it'll be a good day for strutting tomorrow too. I had a great time today strutting, as far as that went. But I wanted to let everybody know too now, the live show on Facebook's only going to be for tonight and then tomorrow night, and starting Monday night from there on, it's going to be on my YouTube channel, at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. It'll still be called the Strutting Man Show. When you look on YouTube, look up at Ozzy, O-Z-Z-Y, Rose, R-O-S-C, dash Z like in zebra, 7 like the number 7, N like in Nick, and you'll find it. And I'd love to have my homies on there. So, starting Monday night, Scott will be on the show, who was always on every night's show on TikTok Live. So I know he can't wait till we start the show Monday night on YouTube. Me too. I can't wait either. That's kind of where I always kind of wanted the show, to be honest with you, but I had to crawl before I could walk, so to speak. And so I've crawled for a year and a half now, so it's high time that I had the show on there. You know, it's more of a worldly audience on that, but my homies come first. I like to show my homies off to the world. That's what I would really love to do. I don't think there's anybody. No, there's not. There's nobody as far as to add on. I'm assuming that Miss Jamie Ann and Timothy will be on tonight unless something has come up. Same with Daniel and Taryn. Now, I do know tonight, Saturday night, that there's, you know, there may be things that others are going out and doing tonight, and I get that. I always say on every night show, if you got something better to do, then go do it. If you don't have nothing better to do, and there's Taryn and Daniel right there. Okay, I'm going to bring you on right now. I just mentioned y'all's name, and I guess y'all picked me. So it shows adding y'all right now. I'm out in the open. I don't have nothing over me here. There you are. Hey,
Hello,
Daniel and
buddy.
Taryn. How you doing?
Pretty good. Well, I mean, could be better.
Well, that don't sound too good. You said could be better. Is there something bad going on?
Well, we were driving home from going to see his dad, and we tried to go meet up. We were going to try and see where our friend slash mom was going, and the popo got behind us, and I regretfully told him to pull into the bank, and the cop got suspicious and pulled us over, and he got a warning.
Daniel did.
Yeah, for driving on a non-suspended, but he was truthful the whole time. A
Well,
little too
that's
truthful.
always a plus when you're honest with a cop. I think, anyways. You know.
Yeah,
Uh,
Right.
So you got a warning ticket? Is that what you got?
yeah.
Okay, that's good. I mean, I would rather you get a warning ticket than an actual citation. You know,
Right.
any day of the week. Most cops, that's usually the way they are. I mean, honesty truly is kind of the best policy with them.
Oh, yeah.
Because you'll just piss them off if they figure out you're lying to them. You know,
Right.
yeah. So y'all hear the sirens? This is Jonesboro. You know,
We
but,
will.
It went right
but at
behind
least it
you.
ain't the weak horn. Remember the weak horn that kept going by here last night?
I heard you talking about it, but I never heard it.
Oh yeah, it was a full size pickup truck, and he kept going up and down here, and he blew that little weak horn. Have y'all
Here's
talked
what?
to
There was a
Timothy or Miss
guy
Jamie
in a
today?
pickup truck with a
No.
horn that was very weak.
No. Well, I'm just assuming I have. Of course, I haven't heard that from them. Usually, if they're not going to be on, sometimes they'll give me a text. Sometimes they don't.
Right.
But But what I gathered last night, I thought they would be on tonight. So
But
maybe
no, we were a little bit late because we were watching a Darman video, and I was like, "Hey, we need to catch our buddy." A
what kind of video was it?
Darman video,
What's that?
Dhar. It's like how to explain it.
It's like little clips of people doing basically disrespecting other people and somebody trying to
Oh,
save them.
Yeah,
oh,
pretty
okay.
much.
Oh, okay.
Showing the wrong, and then somebody showing it the right way.
Yeah,
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 Jonathan went to the Derby in Kennett, Missouri tonight, and he just FaceTimed us not too long ago. Honestly, I prefer the Paragold one over the Kennett one. Yes, there was a little bit of some fire, but I mean, that was about it. That was the only action they had.
yeah, yeah. Well, I hadn't been into a derby in so long. I don't even think I remember how they even go anymore.
Pretty much
It's
where
just,
you go crash into them,
yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that's
kind of like
probably
a
what it
car
was.
crash, but a little bit different.
Yeah. Well, I guess if
Honestly,
you got some frustrations, you can get one of them and take it out on the other fella.
don't
Yeah.
tempt me with a good time.
Look, I mean, I've been in a couple of demolition derby cars, and it's it's fine, but at the
I
same
gotta call
time,
somebody up about the event.
Same
it's
time, it's
something.
what?
At the same time, it's just something else. Like you have so much fucking whiplash, it's unreal.
Oh, I bet. I've never been in one as far as driving one of the cars. But yeah, I imagine, like you said, a serious case of whiplash. There's Will Rowe. I see. Let's see if Will wants to come on. I'm kind of wondering about Jamie Ann though, because now I haven't asked him all this time if Robert. Okay, he declined. If Robert ever got out of the hospital or not, but I would think by now he would have got out. But something could have
I,
might have happened to him or something.
I think they were going to
Uh,
races or something like that.
do what now?
I think they were
Going
going to
to the
Crawley's
races?
Ridge. Yeah, Crawley's Ridge Raceway.
Well, that's probably what they did then. They went to a raceway because one night they didn't come on because they went to a wrestling match. One
Yeah,
night.
OCW.
yeah, we were going to go with them this week to OCW, but I ended up deciding to want to go because it was just a hectic day or a hectic week at work and stuff, and I went in today.
Thanks, Will, for the thumbs up. I see your message here. Will can't come on. He said he's at work at Taco Bell. So yeah, I get it. I understand, buddy.
As I
Well,
call it, Taco Hell.
I think they went to a wrestling match, wasn't it, in Walnut Ridge that they went to?
Hoxie.
Hoxie. Okay, I knew it was either Walnut Ridge, Hoxie, or something. Thanks, Will, for all the thumbs up, buddy. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah. See, I didn't know that they were going to go to a race tonight, so that explains why they hadn't. Because they would have done been on if they hadn't went there.
Yeah.
So I imagine they're having fun. Thanks for the hearts there too, Tamron, Daniel. I see all them hearts going up. Uh,
I'm about to say, I'm not doing anything. I don't have a hold of my phone.
was it Daniel doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah. See, last night Daniel was comatose, folks. That's why he wasn't on the show last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took a frying pan to his face.
Well, he had to pay some bills when he got home, and after he paid the bills, he got thoroughly wore out from that and from work. So that's why he was knocked out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
yeah. But
after I
that
finished,
explains why Jamie Ann and Timothy's not on tonight. They went to the races, so I hope they're having a good time over there. Now, guys, y'all have YouTube?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Jamie Ann and Timothy's got it, because starting Monday night, the show will be on there. Then y'all will get to see Scott on there, because Scott will be on every night show of that. He would have been on here, but he said he was banned from Facebook for live.
What in the
So
world?
that's
So
what he said. That's what he told me a
how do you
while
get
back.
guests on or on YouTube?
What's that, Daniel?
How do you get guests on YouTube?
Well,
What
I
to do
think I
now?
went live a couple of times the other night on there just to test it. It's basically just like Facebook, except it's on YouTube live. it
Oh,
shows the same things on there like it does on here. So it'll be basically I'll just put you on when it shows that I got guests, like it does on here. Then I'll bring you right on because I'm going to take any. You can put like you just want subscribers only, which I didn't put that. So the way I'll do it is like it is here on Facebook. Anybody that wants to come on and be a guest, that's what I'll do. So I only went live a
Right.
couple little times, and I seen up at the top that there was 4 people watching. And I tried to tell them, I'm just going live to test it out here. I'm not trying to actually go live right now. so
yeah. So
so
you're gonna
yeah,
be Wednesday night, or you said Monday night?
Monday night 9 p.m. Yeah, it'll be the same night
Gotcha.
every night on there like it is on
Hello.
here.
Yeah.
What's up?
So except
Sorry, he
it's
got a
to a bigger
call.
Just sitting in
it's
bed
to
and
a
watching
bigger
TV.
audience on there. It's kind of a worldly thing. YouTube is. So
Right.
now I seen where they got community guidelines, and I don't give a shit what they are. Like I don't give a shit on this one. I didn't give a shit on TikTok. Like when TikTok would ban my show,
Where
then
you
I
working
just
at
started
now?
up over here. So if they ban my show from YouTube, then I'll just come back to Facebook and start it back up over here until they unban me.
Right.
So because that's what I pride the shows on is that we say and do and talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. So one may censor me, but if they do, then I just go up on another. They don't get nowhere
Yep.
with me, you know.
But no, Tim texted me last night and he told me that Jamie for Mother's Day won some 2 tickets to Crowley Ridge races for Mother's Day.
Oh,
Apparently,
okay.
Jack FM was having
Where'd you go to
I
college?
guess a
Basement?
giveaway or something.
Oh, okay. Well,
So,
hey, that's good that she won 2 tickets to that. That way they
right?
didn't have to spend no money. I mean, I'm sure they'll spend money on drinks and stuff there, but I mean, that's a good thing that she won that. I would say go then. Yeah.
I got this, but my money.
So, but
Yeah,
I didn't know at
and we
first
got
maybe because I never have asked him if Robert ever got out of the hospital, but I would think by now he would have done got
I
out
went in and worked for
by
Right.
now.
this guy.
He was doing good the last that we talked about him that they did the
Yeah, I got pulled
operation
over
on his
tonight.
foot, but he was doing good and healing good. So
Hmm.
that was a good
No
thing.
tags because we bought the vehicle like last month or whatever.
But hey, guys, this gives me another
A couple
chance
months
here.
ago.
One of my longtime followers,
Uh-huh.
CC, she had a birthday today, and I wanted to
Yeah, I
wish her a
think I would have been
birthday live,
alright
a
if I
happy
pulled into a
birthday
best
live on the
spot
show
and
here tonight.
trying to lose the
She was
spot.
one of my earliest followers, and she's always kept up with me and hit on everything I've ever put out. I don't know how
Yeah,
old
then
she is,
after
but I
we
hope she
pulled
got
into the
everything she was wanting for her
parking lot
birthday.
trying to lose a cop.
That was my
But
fault.
what's your
Sorry about
fault,
that.
Sharon?
For him to pull into the bank, I told him pull into the bank. I
Well, you
lose
know
the.
what? I'm surprised the cop didn't
There,
come up and say, "What was y'all
I'm
trying to do?
restricted.
Thinking y'all was
I'm
going to
supposed
pull
to
in here
have
and
his
rob the
license
bank?"
on my vehicle.
you know.
Last
But
time on
yeah,
everything,
well, I mean, I'm glad that he just give Daniel a
she
warning
has
ticket,
that shit
because he
expect
could
my
have, just give
Yeah.
him
license
a
number one when
citation.
I
So that was
vehicle.
good that Daniel was honest with him, and then
You
he
know,
just give him a
when I
warning
hit
ticket.
that cop over
I
there,
felt like he was a little too honest because he said that he drives the car to work every day.
Well, now believe it or not, I met a lot
yeah,
of
my
guys that
complaint
came
here,
free,
yeah,
and some of them were only allowed to drive to work in their vehicle, and that was it because their license was suspended. Some were, not a
Right.
lot of guys, but there was like a couple of them. So I mean, I do know that
but
kind of happens.
he wrote me
Uh,
a
then
warning.
I think there was one guy that he didn't have a car, but he said if he had one, he couldn't even drive it to work.
I mean, I was
His
already
license,
Dang.
saying
yeah.
Well, I mean,
So
it just makes it easier on us for him to drive the car to work rather than me to drive him to work. Because I mean, it just takes so much gas out there and back every day
well, did you ever see what Ryan Bond from KIT posted on Facebook? I think a few days ago. I seen he said
about
if the
these
gas
gas
prices keep
prices.
going up, this is what we'll
well,
be
because I gotta
using
go
for
all the
the
way to
the
and get it.
KH
So
store tracker. And it
I think that's the
showed
Glen
like
County
him on a
Jail. I gotta
horse
go through and get it.
with a
Yep.
laptop computer. You
Yep.
know, so
Yep.
I thought that was kind of funny. When I
And
I
seen that, I
seen.
thought, well, that won't be the same thing, but
I
I mean, I
had
guess you
stopped this
could.
thing for weeks. So
So
I
I mean, gas prices are really high. I know that. Jonathan Wright wants to join. It says here on video. So let me. Hang on, guys. I accidentally knocked the show off. Now I got it back on. I accidentally hit the wrong damn button. Imagine that. It shows.
There he is.
Okay, there he is. Hey, Jonathan, you're on here with me and Daniel and Taryn. How you doing?
Whoop that ass, man! Facebook Live, baby!
I don't hear what you're saying, man.
$20 right now.
He's
Whoop
telling them
that
to
ass!
whoop their. He's telling them to whoop the other people's butts on the Derby. This is the Kennett Derby he's at.
Oh, he's at the Kennett Derby. Okay, because see, I couldn't understand what he was saying. I could hear him yelling something, but I couldn't understand what he was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, whoop that ass!
Yay with an ass.
Yo!
If you think you can, you come on down here and try it, Hoss.
Family!
Uh,
He's talking to the other cars.
oh, okay. I thought he was talking to me. That would be a hard
No,
thing to
no, no,
do.
no, 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 Ozzy. I promise. He's not talking to you.
Do
He's a
you know
little.
Jonathan? Do you know Jonathan by any chance?
Yeah, remember? He's
Oh,
the gentleman you met when we came and met you that night.
oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's our
right.
buddy
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jonathan.
Yeah. Okay. Because for a minute there, I didn't recognize him by name. That's why I said that. But
Yeah,
yeah.
that's Jonathan.
Oh, okay.
Boy. Smack
Well, it sounds like he's
that ass!
having a good time. I'll say that for him. Uh,
Okay.
you said he was at the Kennett
Whoop that
Derby?
ass!
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, the last
Hey!
time I went to a Derby has
Hey!
been over
Hey, CJ,
25
whoop that
years
car,
ago.
bro. Smack the shit out of it. Get out the
Goodness.
van, leave. The van, the car.
Oh my
What the hell?
goodness.
Hey, hey.
Are they okay, Taryn? Are they
11
loaded or
what?
what?
11 a month.
I don't
Damn, for
know.
real?
I know Jonathan had maybe a few beers, a few maybe way too many.
Safe travels,
Yeah.
bro.
What? It sounds like some kids are there with him, little kids.
Well,
Uh,
I don't know if they're with him, but I know there's a big crowd there.
oh yeah, I figure there is at Kennett.
See? Oh,
Yeah, I can't see it because I
I
can't see any
gotcha.
video. I can't see. The
I
only
I'm
way I
drunk,
can
by
I
the
see it
way.
forgot.
is like like when I post the highlights, then I can see it. That's what don't make no sense to me. I can only see people on here through video only when I post the show highlights.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
I know it. I mean, I thought the YouTube thing was going to be because I watched that whole video, right?
Mhm.
Well, really, I didn't need to watch that video at all because I had live all along on YouTube and I didn't know it till I seen it. And I thought, well, shit, I didn't need to watch that video. I mean, I'm glad Scott got that from his friend and then he sent it to me. But it was a long thing to digest. All I had to do was hit live on my YouTube account. That's all I had to do. So but
Right.
now the way it shows you is if you don't even have a phone number set up with them. It shows you how to go through all these steps, and which they
Oh,
have
there's
my phone
more.
number. So
There you go.
uh, I got 102 subscribers. Now you can make it to where like only subscribers can only come on or that, but I'm not doing that. Anybody that wants to come on, of course, they can come on. Tanya
Okay,
Lee
so
Newberry
we're
showed this is
currently
watching. Hey,
What
Tanya.
the hell?
on Ozzy's
Now
Live.
she's one of my
Boy,
followers.
you gay.
Tanya is.
Rainbow.
Okay,
Boy,
she's
he
not in the
gay.
guest box
Rainbow.
though. Jonathan, have you had anything to drink today?
Hey, what's that ass? Yeah, I've been drinking ever since 10 o'clock.
Oh wow. Uh, yeah, I would think he's feeling pretty good, Taryn Daniel.
I
You
had
know.
8 beers here and 2 margaritas.
Well, I hope you ain't driving. Uh, Daniel, Taryn, y'all may have to go pick him up. If he's the only one that's going to be driving. How many? I don't know how many margaritas he said he had. He said he had 8 beers there, and he
I had
had
2 margaritas on my fourth one.
wow. That's a pretty good amount. If you have 4 margaritas and 8 beers,
Goodness.
that's quite a little
And I
bit.
got 19 beers to go in my truck.
I hope no cops are hearing this.
Right?
Because I don't think they would give him a warning. I don't think.
No.
Bro, this dirt is full of freaking minivans.
You know, he wouldn't be fortunate like Daniel you
Damn!
got tonight.
There's
Right.
more coming, guys. Look at that
I
shit.
mean, now back in the '70s,
Look
yeah,
at
they
that
would have.
station wagon right there, boy. Look at that
If
I
station
they would
got
have
wagon.
pulled
you.
him
What
over
the
and he'd
hell?
been drunk
What
in
the
the
hell?
'70s, they'd have said, "Well, where you live?" And then when he
Look
told
at
them,
that
they
station
would tell him,
wagon.
"Well, just go straight there, drive straight
Yeah.
home." Of course, this ain't the '70s anymore. Of course, mothers against drunk driving
No.
wasn't out back then either. So that's what really made cops crack down so bad was mad. Mothers against truck drivers.
Yeah, there's a
You
cop
know.
right over there. Hell no.
You might want to dodge them then.
Man, they ain't gonna mess with me as long as I don't mess with them.
Well, I hope not.
Damn,
Uh,
CJ, how many? Look, CJ, CJ.
I mean,
Hey,
Daniel got a warning ticket, but that was because Daniel was pretty honest with the cop.
CJ,
But if Daniel
Oh
had been
how
yeah.
drunk,
many
if
vans
Daniel
are
would have been
there,
drunk,
man?
it wouldn't have done Daniel no good.
40?
He'd have been so honest.
No.
He would have said,
Damn.
"Well, he would have said, well, yeah, my
Where's my
driver's license
problem?
is suspended, but I'm also drunk,
I will
officer."
buy my side.
Right.
He'd have said, "Okay,
Wow.
then I need you to step out of the
That's where
car
we're
and place
from.
you under arrest."
Y'all go there
Yeah.
too?
No, so yeah, I mean, you said
When
he
y'all
was just
coming to
too honest
Bluff?
with the cop, huh?
When y'all coming to Bluff?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. He should have said
Especially
this. Well, my driver's license is suspended and hers is not, but she made me drive anyways, and I didn't want to drive.
that would
It'd
have
been
looked
something if
not
he
too
wouldn't
good
have
on
give
me
Daniel the
either.
warning ticket. It would have give you the warning ticket, Taryn.
Hey, why y'all got street tires on them? Why y'all got street tires on them?
I hope nobody hears him hollering.
They're not?
Taryn, you,
He's asking the people in the derby why they got something on their wheels.
Street tires.
Yeah, that. Street tires, the normal tires.
Go, 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 go!
maybe he ought to go down there and ask one of them.
Get him! Get him! Get him, Allen! Get him!
Oh, Gloria Winchester goes, "Hey, son,
She's
y'all know."
talking to Jonathan.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay. I was going to say,
Yeah.
unless it was one of y'all, one of you
Yeah.
two.
She's the one we call our mom. She's the one we're buying our house from.
Oh, you're buying the house from her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Right, all the motherfuckers got brake lights on the red, bro. What the fuck?
Well, do y'all have a decent house, Karen?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's livable, better than what we used to live in.
Why?
Well, hey,
It's
that
a
would be a
lot better
plus
than what we
then.
used to live in.
Yeah. Well, I
The
mean, if
other
it's
one, I'm
better than the
surprised it
one
was
you used to
livable
live in,
in.
what's that, honey?
Do I?
Go ahead, Karen.
Oh, sorry. I said
Damn!
this house is definitely more livable and safe and stuff for us.
Gloria's talking to y'all too.
Hell no!
She said, "Hey, all my
Hello.
Look at
kids."
that brake light! Only fucking brake light in this bitch! Lights out. There we go.
My goodness.
I don't think he needs to drink anymore tonight.
Yeah, well, we could tell him one thing and he'll end up
Hey,
doing
why the lights out?
another.
hmm
How's you not, buddy?
Maybe his mom there
Living the
might need to
dream.
tell him to slow down a little bit.
Freaky
What do you
fast,
think,
man.
Gloria? You think he was listening to me?
What Call of Duty say? They ain't paid electric bill. They ain't paid electric bill.
He said they need to pay their electric bill. No,
Uh, was he talking about y'all? Oh,
no.
I got
So
$6 where they can pay the light bill.
on his end, what
uh-huh.
I can see is the lights were on when all the derby was going on, but then next thing you know is the lights went out.
Huh. Okay.
And now all the cars are sitting.
They're not doing nothing, just sitting, huh?
Yeah, because they can't see. And They don't know
Right,
where they be going if they can't see.
right, right,
And that could be really
right.
dangerous.
Well, you ain't kidding.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
lights
maybe
are
they'll
on.
figure out what it is and get it restored. Because, like you said, they really can't do nothing without the lights.
Lights are
Uh,
on now. Now they're going again.
lights are on.
Yep.
Lights are on, but no one's home. Does Gloria live anywhere around where y'all are at in Gosnell? Uh,
She lives over near Piggott.
oh, okay. Well, then
Yeah, she lives
she
in
lives a little
Piggott.
way from y'all there. She lives in the Piggott area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, she
She
lives
got
over there
married
by,
not very long ago.
she what now?
She got married not very long ago.
Yeah.
We
Well, how
uh
long have you
we
and Daniel been married anyways? I've been wanting to ask y'all that.
um 2 years.
2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
On and off, dating wise for about 4 or 5, and then we've been married for about 2 years.
Well, I know he had to work today. Did he get off at noon?
Yeah, he ended up
He
getting
did?
off early enough.
Okay.
They were supposed to do 1,600. Well, they ended up doing way more than that, which was good.
Oh, okay.
So they got
And
ahead of
then he'll be off
themselves.
tomorrow. He'll be off tomorrow and go back Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what happened to Daniel anyways? Did he die?
He said, Ozzy said, did you die? Yeah, that's what happened to you.
Oh, I thought maybe he might have been comatose again from work and paying bills at home. Uh, you know,
No, he's just over here chilling on his phone.
chilling on his phone. What is he doing? Talking to Jonathan?
No, he's over
No.
here watching videos.
Oh, videos. Now, Timothy, that's one thing I'll say about Timothy. Like, I noticed that with him, like over at Jack in the Box, he would
Yeah.
usually be watching something on his phone while, usually like Jamie wasn't. She'd be into whatever she's eating, and then so was Audrey. Now, me, if I'm doing anything with my phone, it's usually trying to get things uploaded while I'm trying to eat, but I don't ever have time to even squeeze a show in uh, with my busy lifestyle. So, but there
Right.
was a guy, his name is Jared Wooden. He's a new follower of mine. I think he's been a new follower of mine about a week or so. And he kind of gave me an idea. He was saying something about what's the jam of the week, so and he said that I think yesterday in a text to me, and it kind of gave me an idea for something kind of like that to add even more onto my busy plate. I heard that horn. Uh, sounded like it anyways, but it sounded like it was going for a while,
Right.
So, but yeah, it kind of gave me an idea for like a song for the week. Because most people, the number one most asked question from me has always been, well, what do you listen to when you're out there? And I tell them it's always classic rock from my YouTube channel, or sometimes I listen to a country rock album like Colin Ray or Marty Stewart and Travis Tritt, something like that. So I'm always one to wanting to add more onto my plate for some
Mm-hmm.
reason. I don't know why, but it just seems like I still want to keep doing that. Keep adding on, adding on, adding on.
Right. Hey, Ozzy, you want to hear something funny? You
Yeah,
know how
yeah,
you're supposed to take the headlights and the blinkers and all that out of a vehicle before you enter them into a derby?
yeah. You got to strip them. Yeah.
There is a van on Jonathan's camera in the derby that it's driver's side blinkers on. I guess they're trying to turn left.
Yeah, you're supposed to have them stripped down like a bastard child, so to speak. Any vehicle that you use, I mean, I'm using that as an example, but I mean, in a derby, because I know when I married the woman that was my second wife, where I was with her for a whole year. Her son, that's what he started doing. He had a car that he was going to use in the derby, and I watched how he had to strip everything from that car in order just to put it in the derby. You know,
Well,
so
I guess this
so
person just stuck their own vehicle in there because their blinker's still going.
Well, they ought to gang up on him and get rid of him real quick. Uh, you know,
everybody's
'cause
everybody's going forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards.
they need to all crash into him at the same time and get him out of there because he's cheap. He got driver's side blinkers going. He probably would tell me to shut up if he could hear me. You know. But now the Derby, what the Derby at where I was trying to remember where it's at. It's called Crowley's Ridge Raceway, right?
Where Jonathan's at, it's
No, he's at the one at Kennett, but I mean the one in
yeah.
Paragould. Okay, if I remember right, it's always at Crowley's Ridge Race.
I
It's
don't know.
called
I saw
Raceway.
something. Right.
Yeah, yeah. See, now I haven't. It's been so long since I've been to one. Uh, you know, it's been about 25 years, anyways. I imagine there are a lot of fun still to go to and stuff.
What in the world? So I got I got this thing on my phone where it notifies me if something's going on near me.
Uh huh.
Someone was pew pewed
They
in
were what?
Blytheville. Pew pewed. Gunned down.
Okay, I don't think I understand what you mean.
Someone got shot.
Oh, someone got shot. Well, I have
Yeah.
an old saying about me. I got shot at and missed and shot at and hit. And that's what I say about me. But, Blytheville is the crime rate I know is bad in Blytheville, you know.
It
So
is
I'm
to a point, just depending on where you're at.
I know people tell me, well, crime is bad in Jonesboro. I said, the crime is worse in Truman than it is in Jonesboro, you know. But crime, I guess, is bad everywhere. But, I mean, I've had a lot of people ask me here, because I go all over this. I used to go all over the town. I still do some. But I've had them ask me, do you ever get scared going all over town like you do? I said, not one bit. I don't ever have nobody bothering me. I might have had a few people ask me if I wanted to buy dope or sell dope. But other than that, I've never had anyone actually bother me at all. So
Right.
no, I don't, worry about any of that, when I'm out there. So, I mean, I went on the really bad parts of town a lot of times, and I don't feel anything. I just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not saying anything can't happen. Don't get me wrong, it can. You
It
know,
can.
it
It's
can.
just
But
sometimes it might be the bad time or wrong place,
yeah.
wrong time. You never
Right, right.
know.
You just never know. That's right. You never know. You never know when crime's going to knock on you. You just don't know. You hope it don't happen, but it can happen. It can happen in Rector. It can happen there. Just give you an example. It can happen in Piggott. It can happen in West Memphis. It can happen here.
It can
Now
happen anywhere.
it happened anywhere. It happened in Gosnell. It can happen right there in Blytheville. Now, I met a couple in Paragould many years ago, and they were a black couple, and they said that they had lived in Blytheville all their life. They said that's why they left Blytheville was because and moved to Paragould because the crime was so bad there. And this was many years ago, But I mean, I know it's bad everywhere, and then high inflation makes crime even worse too, And we're still in high inflation, So. Uh, I seen too though today, Taryn, where Ryan
Hmm.
Bond posted that gas prices are starting to go down a little bit, and it was $3.68 at some place here in Jonesboro that he said where he got gas at. I forget where it was at.
Their the Kroger, their gas last time I checked was
Mhm.
$3.99.
Well, the thing about Kroger, sometimes this gas is the same price as it is at Walmart's here. Then sometimes it's cheaper, sometimes it's higher. Then now Timothy, I forget where he gets his at, but it was like $3.60 something. He was telling me where he usually gets his gas at. I forget where that's at. He told me, he goes, you don't ever have to worry about that. I said, well, not as far as gas for a vehicle, but gas prices makes food go up, so it affects me on the food thing, you know. So
Right.
because when gas prices go up, everything else goes
Food
up.
prices
So
go up. Product prices go up.
yeah, personal hygiene products. Then you take clothes; they go up too. So, uh, I mean, I'd be glad when this damn thing with Iran is over with. I think it's been going on too long, personally, to be honest with you. I'm not a
Too
Bidener, but I'm not a Trumper
long.
either. Huh?
It's like, why does Trump have to get involved? Why can't
Well,
we
it's like
just?
this. This is what I say. It's just me. It's one thing if we're going to have a conflict with Iran. We should have been done with them and out of there by now. This is going on way too long.
And
I
it's
think.
costing too many lives.
Mhm. We should have done wham bam, thank you, ma'am. They got the hell out of there. Is what we
And
should have
just
done.
let them deal with it on their own.
Yeah. I'm not a Bidener, but I wouldn't say I'm a Trumper either. And
I'm just a
one
person
thing, if
that
we're going to
wants everything to be fine.
right, well, if this is over all, then they still should have done wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and got the hell out of there by now. This is
Right.
going on too long, and I don't like it because it's going on too long. When we got the capabilities to go in there to a country like Iran, bomb the whole fucking place out, and then get the hell out of there. So
I've
uh,
heard that a lot of countries are wanting to target U.S. now.
it don't surprise me a bit. It wouldn't surprise
It's
me a bit.
honestly, it has not. I'm not gonna lie. It has not crossed my mind not one time to want to leave this daggum country and go somewhere outside the
No,
country
no, me neither. Me neither.
and
I mean,
live.
there's some countries I couldn't do what I do. I would be killed by the government. Places like China, North Korea, I couldn't do what I do now. Middle Eastern countries, I couldn't either. They'd kill me there too. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm glad I still live here in the USA. I can do pretty much what I like doing, as long as I don't break laws. So
Mhm.
it could be a lot worse. I mean, there's a lot going on in the government that I don't like a lot of people don't like. Can I do anything about it? No. But I don't sit and worry about it either. I don't sit and worry about this Iran damn deal either. Because government's going to do what the hell government wants to do. It don't make a shit what we think or what we want. You can sit and worry about what our government's doing, but if you do that, you worry yourself to death. You know, that's just kind of my take on it.
I understand.
So I mean, don't get me wrong. There was some things I liked that Biden did, some things that he did I didn't like. Same with Trump on both issues on that. I'll tell you what I didn't like with Trump was when he didn't cause the government shutdown, and he didn't. But people went without their EBT food stamps. First time this ever happened with a sitting president. And then the military, in the long run, the active military wasn't getting paid no more either.
Like
It wasn't
for
until he signed that bill into law, the
All the
government
government
shutdown
shutdown
stopped, and
stopped.
people got their EBT, and the military was getting paid. So,
right.
I mean, I was really pissed off at Trump over those two issues because that has never happened with a sitting president before, you know. So,
So
but
like for
what he don't care because he's a billionaire. Uh, Most presidents, Biden, I think, was a billionaire from the dealings that he had with other countries back when he was vice president. As you know, Taryn, most sitting
Hey,
presidents are
six
wealthy
hour,
before they
or
ever get in
5 hours
office.
ago, it felt like -6 here in Blytheville, according to
Do what now?
KIT. According to KIT, I guess it would be 6 o'clock news, maybe. It said -6 degrees here in Blytheville is the current feel like.
well, that can't
Negative
be
six.
right.
Yeah, their system must be messed up here or something.
I guess because we
Negative
had our
six
air conditioning
degrees.
on all night.
That's what KIT said.
Apparently
Yeah.
so. That's what I'm looking right at.
I'd like to know what kind of shit they're on. They'd probably say it was a glitch, Ozzy.
Lord, Lord, Lord.
Hey, Mark
It says
Cromwell.
feels like -70 on the app. The system here in Blytheville's messed up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking, say, if it felt like a -6 in Bible, I think that something's happening. I think that we're fixing to come to the end of existence.
Oh yeah. I always
You
tell
know.
myself, I said, if we're coming near the end of existence, I want to be with my hubby and my fur babies.
Well, if that's going to be the case and the world is fixing to end, I'd like to have a row of women before I leave it. Uh, you know,
See.
that would be nice. That don't mean I would get it though. Uh, you know. I'll never
Hey,
forget Condom Lady giving me them condoms. If I'd have just known that's what she was going to be giving me in that white convenience store bag. Hey, Mark, thanks for the thumbs up, buddy. I would have said, hey, that's nice that you give me them. You're a nice girl. You got a nice car. Let's go put these into action. She probably would have said, look, I'm married, Ozzy. I love you, but I don't love you that damn much. It's for you to use with other women,
here you go.
you know.
Yeah.
So
Now
I'll
you
never
finally got
forget
the
So,
that.
ability to talk.
so is Jonathan in there?
Yeah, he's still at the Derby. I guess they turn the lights out whenever they need to swap out people, just so people don't keep going cray cray. Because I mean, look where they are. They're in the Boot Hill of Missouri, where they're cray cray over there.
Well,
They
Mark
don't know how
Cromwell,
to
I hit to
listen.
bring you on the camera, but it said I couldn't add you because of technical issues. He's in Middle Tennessee. And Mark,
That's
I
not
want
very
you to
far
know,
from
I
Memphis.
want you to come on the YouTube show when I start it Monday night, Mark Cromwell.
So
I've
how?
tried to put him on for guests before when he actually wanted to come on, and he would say, I don't know if it's on my end or your end, but it won't let me join, you know. So, and he's in Middle Tennessee, so it could be anything between here and there that causes that,
So is there a
you know.
limit on how many guests you can have on YouTube, or do you know?
Well, I don't know yet. I didn't know on Facebook, but I know what it is now. On Facebook, I can have 3 guests, you know, and that's it at the same time. Uh, so now TikTok is different. You can have 7 or 8 guests on there on TikTok,
Yeah.
you know. But there's no way in hell I would ever have a show back on
Hopefully it's
TikTok. I
zero
was thoroughly
sometime.
through with them on that end. Uh, that was just me, you know. I mean, I got friends that's got shows on there, and more power to them, you know. But there was no way I was ever going to do another TikTok live show. I mean, me and Scott got tired of that shit. Every night I was getting my show axed. And I would win it back mostly on appeals every night, but I got tired of that too.
I got a question for you since we're talking about government and stuff.
Well,
What do you
sure, go
think
ahead.
about this hintavirus mess?
Well, it's not like coronavirus. Don't get me wrong. It's deadly. Don't get me wrong. It's that. But I mean, as long as they're doing what they should be doing, I think
Keep them people on that daggum boat. Keep them away from
Well, they
us.
need to. What they need to do is they need to bring them back to the United States, put them in quarantine at some hospital, and that's
that's
what
what
they
I'm
need to
thinking
do.
too. That's what I would be
But I
thinking,
don't want
guys.
it to spread towards us, though.
Well, I mean, I'm like this. I think 30 to 40% of the cases could be deadly. Yeah. But I'm like Daniel. I would feel better if they would quarantine them, but they're trying to get a hold of the ones that had already gotten off, from what I understand, because they said that sometimes you don't have symptoms for a little while. But I'll say this, guys. I'll say this. There's going to be more pandemics. Coronavirus is not going to be the last one. I guarantee you that. There'll be more. I don't know if it'll be as deadly as Corona. It could be as deadly or even worse.
I don't want to
Uh,
go back into shutdown
You
again.
know, honestly, like I feel like the coronavirus wasn't as deadly as they said it was. I feel like people that was dying from just other things, they were just slapping on it that they were dying from the coronavirus. You know what I mean?
well, I've been lucky. I've never gotten Corona. Now, I've gotten all the vaccines, but the reason why I had to get the vaccines is because I had emphysema, and Corona is an upper respiratory disease, and of course, emphysema is too. So, if I hadn't had emphysema, I probably wouldn't have got no vaccines, because I'll tell you what I did. My aunt was alive then, and we were living together. And when Corona first come out, she said this to me. She goes, I'm not going out of this house unless I have no choice but to go get groceries and pay bills. I said, I second that. And she goes, from the house to the car, we're fine. She goes, and we're fine in the car. But once we get ready to get out of that car to go into a business, we got to wear a mask. So I still would have practiced that, but I wouldn't have got the vaccines if it had been me, because this is why they were saying you had to get a new vaccine for corona once every 6 months. I don't believe in getting vaccines once every 6 months. That's not good for the body. Once a year is one thing, but once every 6 months, no.
Yeah.
So,
I got the first three. I think. Yeah, I got the first three.
what'd you say, Daniel?
I got the first three when they first brought it out. That's all
Well,
I've ever gotten.
I wound up getting 5 vaccines, right? And I told my primary care physician at the time, I said, I'm not going to get any more. This once every 6 months shit is for the birds until y'all come up with one just for a once a year vaccine. He goes, hey, I hear you. He goes, I've had 5 and I'm not getting no more either until they do that. So, but I'm up to date now. I got up to date on them over here at Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy, but I'm still not going to do one every 6 months. I'm just not going to do that. It's not good for
No,
the
that's a
body to
little
get a vaccine
extreme.
every 6 months.
Yeah,
Now, Mark Cromo goes, I think Trump just needs to send everyone out of a stimulus check to everyone due to this virus. Well, I mean, it would be
Hell,
nice if everybody got a stimulus check with this high inflation right now, anyways. That's been going on for some years now, and these high gas prices. I mean, I would say give a stimulus check even to the wealthy, even. But everybody needs a stimulus check right now. Everybody does,
yeah.
because we're all feeling the pinch. Uh, I mean, I wanted Biden to do that when he was in office because inflation started going up on his watch. But did we get it? No. Uh, I don't know if Trump's going to do it or not. I don't know. But Mark's got a good idea there, I think. But I know this. There's going to be more pandemic. We had pandemics before Corona. We had the swine flu. We had SARS. I could go on and go on about this. But I mean, there's going to be more. This is what I hope, guys. I just hope I don't see another one in my lifetime. You know,
I totally agree with you, Ozzy.
I just hope I don't because I mean, Corona took so many lives before there was even a vaccine ever out. And it was bad how they suffered and died.
Yeah,
So
so like I wouldn't even got the COVID vaccines that I got if I wasn't required to do it by the state of Arkansas.
oh, you was required by the state?
Yeah, 'cause I was a first responder.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, yeah. As a first responder, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm 58, so I mean, I know about what at the longest what I would probably live, but I just hope I don't see another one. Because the corona it killed kids too. It didn't kill just grown-ups; it
Yeah,
killed kids. And it was bad how I watched these kids and grown-ups suffer on these ventilators till they died because they couldn't breathe.
you
Uh, you
know,
know,
I know. I don't know how many people I picked up on the ambulance and shit because of all the coronavirus and everything.
yeah. I mean,
'Cause I worked on the ambulance for a year and a half with Paragould and Jonesboro. During COVID, pretty much, and
well, you've seen a lot of it. You know what it was like. And to me, when I seen it on TV, uh, it looked like they were just being tortured. I didn't see the kids on TV suffering. They would show some adults suffering in these emergency rooms, and it was bad to watch how they suffered. When you can't breathe, you're suffering. You know. Uh,
I remember there was one time where I was on the ambulance and stuff. Like me and my partner, we went and ate at where the fuck was we ate at? We ate at some restaurant there, and a little bit later we were just sitting at the station or at base, and we got a call. We took this patient in the hospital, and when we got back onto the ambulance, I started throwing up and everything outside.
yeah, yeah.
And then I ended up turning out that I ended up getting corona for the first time.
Well, how many times have you? You mind me asking? How many times did you get corona altogether, Daniel?
At least four that I know of.
Oh wow, wow. Oh,
You
now
know,
how many years ago was it when you got the first case of it?
it was because I started working on the ambulance in May or in June of 2020.
Okay, that's about the time it come out, wasn't it? Around 220.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
around May. It started in April
yeah.
because I was working at Monroe over there in Paragould.
Marigold.
Yeah, at Monroe, and then I ended up getting obtaining my EMT license and I went to be an EMT.
Well,
Uh,
you see a lot of things when you're an EMT that I know that you would rather not see when it comes to people suffering, being sick, and in pain and dying. You know,
well,
it's a good way to get PTSD for sure. Working in that type of work, of course. Mark Cromwell goes, we'll have to go. Intermissions over at the Camden Speedway, Tennessee. Boy, everybody's at the races tonight. He goes, uh, going back to racing, get to catch y'all tomorrow. Okay. Thanks, Mark. So he's
but
in Middle Tennessee, so he's going to the raceway there.
yeah, I know. I'm going to tell you this. I much rather see somebody bleeding and dying, basically deeming it dead from a car crash, than see somebody suffering from like COVID and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was awful, man. I mean, nobody wants to suffer before they die, anyways. And back when COVID came out and there wasn't no vaccines, no nothing, people and children truly suffered before they died. It was god awful, you know.
Because honestly, like those suits and shit that you have to wear or had
Hey,
to
Melanie,
wear
Melanie,
during
go
COVID and
ahead.
stuff, all that stuff that you had to wear in the back of the ambulances, as because we didn't know if anybody had coronavirus or not,
Yeah.
and honestly, those don't even help you really.
Well, I'll say this. When COVID first come out, we didn't have the N95 mask at first. It was just the regular mask, face mask we could wear. Then when the N95 mask come out, they were supposed to protected you a lot better. But since I had emphysema, it really made it hard for me to breathe in them. But I
Right.
did. I sucked it up and I still kept on using the N95 ones. Now, usually every day that I'm strutting, I'll see two to maybe tops five people, not together separately, that'll be wearing a face mask. And I don't know if they've got COVID or if they're just trying to protect themselves to not still get it. I mean, COVID is not like it was, that's for sure. But still, I don't think you would want to get it. Uh, I just been blessed that I never got it.
Yeah.
That's not to say I won't ever get it. My
Because see,
sister's husband, he got COVID. Uh, and he told me he was a smoker, and he told me how bad it was on him. They put him on a ventilator in the hospital. He said he didn't think he was going to make it. He said, man, he said, talking about couldn't breathe. He said he'd never been affected like that affected him, you know.
um, also, I worked whenever I was not working on the ambulance. I worked basically doing. I was a fireman as well.
Fireman, too.
Yeah. I was a volunteer fireman. I didn't actually get paid for being a fireman, but because I worked with two or three, pretty much three different ambulance stations between Paragould and Jonesboro. Because I worked for Medic One, Emerson, and AMMC at the time.
Well, Daniel, my friend, I hate to say this, but I got to end the show. It's right
Yeah.
at the time. Thanks so much for being on the show tonight, Daniel. And I really like that you're still an EMT and stuff, right?
I don't have my license anymore, but yeah, I can still go back and get it.
Well, I mean, I know you worked at the steel mill, but I always had respect for people in any type of medical field, whether it's EMT, no matter what it is, because you do help people that's in pain, sick,
Yeah.
So I mean, my thoughts go out to you, and thanks so much for being on the show. As always, tell Taryn I said thank you. Melanie Felney, Mark Cromwell, everybody in the live chat tonight, thank y'all for being in the live chat, checking the show out. I want to say thanks to the viewers. And tomorrow night's the last night for the Facebook Live show, folks. Then starting Monday night, it will be on the YouTube channel. And until tomorrow night, this is the Strutting Man, Mr. Ozzy Neil Rose, saying I hope you have a great night. God bless you all. Thank you so much, Daniel and Taryn, for being my audio guest tonight. I was so glad to have you on. We'll see everybody tomorrow night. Until then, good night, everybody. Good night, Daniel.